Hi everybody, this is Michael from TeensTech.com, and here I'm doing a quick review of the new Nexus 7. You can see right there, Nexus 7 by Asus. So this is the next line, the next product in the line of Google Nexus devices after the Galaxy Nexus is now running 4.1 Jellybean. So the highlights of this device are pretty much some of it said here. It's a full-fledged Android tablet with an HD display of 720 by 1280, which is much higher relatively than the Kindle Fire, and it's almost Retina in a way, similar to the iPad. It has a 7-inch display, which is very nice, good for reading. It has a little large bezel, but I'll show you that in a little bit. It's relatively thin. It comes with 8 or 16 gigabytes of memory. It has a 1.3 megapixel front-facing camera for video chat. There's no back camera, but you'll soon learn why. The biggest feature is the $199 price tag. It is a huge bargain. It has more features than the iPad. It has a faster processor. It has a Tegra 3 processor. It has a gig of RAM. It is a fully fledged tablet for a very low price. So this is ways beyond the Kindle Fire. Who knows about the next gen Kindle Fire, but right now this is on par with the iPad for almost more than half the price. So the 16 gig is $249 and the 8 gig is $199. They are creating this device as like a cloud device, which is why it's so low memory. They're trying to like push Google Play and such, which is why they have a very low profit margin. It's actually I believe it's like $2 or a negative $2 on the 8 gig. Then they actually make some profit on the 16. So it also comes with $25 worth of Google Play credit, which means you're buying the device for $175, which is super low. So you got to buy some movies, etc. They want you to kind of get into the whole Google Play. This is pretty much a Transformer Prime Mini for a huge bargain. So get rid of this top. It's a really nice packaging. You can see it's super attractive. Nexus. Nothing on the bottom. You can see right here. If I can focus in there. You have 1.2 megapixels. You see right there. 8 gigabytes. You can see right there. And Nexus 7. So we know it's the real deal. So supposedly this box is very hard to open. I don't think so. So let's just get this nice packaging. It's very Apple-esque. It's just Asus all over the bottom. So, moment of truth. Glorious. So, this is, that's a little annoying. Here's the tablet. So, it's kind of cool because this box is exactly the same size. There's no waste of space, which is really nice. So, there's that. You can see the tablet. It's pretty sleek, really nicely built, and has great packaging around it. Put that aside. We now can take off this. Well, that's empty. Put that aside. Next to this, we have this nice little container. Okay. So here is the wall charger for USB. It says Asus. Nicely built. You have a normal USB charger for transferring videos, etc. The computer for charging the device. And that's about it. Oh, and of course a manual. A few of them. Here is a quick start guide, possibly explaining a bit about Jellybean and what's in the box, and that there's a touch screen. It's good to know that it's touch. And just a bunch of simple things. Chunk on the back. But it just kind of lets you know how to use the device. Let's put that aside. Warranty. I believe you have a 1-year warranty. But of course you need to send in this information, but who cares? Yes, so it's 12 months. Put this aside, so it's good packaging. Let's take a look at the device. I'll leave the wrap on for now. Okay, so we have a power button on the side, volume up and down on the side, you can see right there. Front-facing camera. It's going to bring it focus. I'm actually filming this all on my Galaxy S3 Verizon, which I'll review in a bit. So hopefully it's in good quality. Nice, a big Nexus. Now and NFC, yay. Let's remove this packaging. Beautiful. Okay, so you can see right now, it's a very, very empty face, which I usually love, and I do like it here. You have a full black finish with a glossy display, and you can sort of see the bezel right there and right there. It's a little thick up top and bottom, but it's a really nice device. It's really pretty. And you can turn around and you'll see a nice engraved Nexus and an engraved Asus. You have the speaker girl on the bottom. Let's remove this. I'm sorry. Headphone jack and charger. There's no micro SD card port or any expandable memory, nor HDMI. So sorry guys. I believe this is an MHL, which means people can connect an HDMI adapter. So it feels really well made. It feels as well made as the Transformer Prime, which is almost 2 times the price. And even though it's all plastic, Matias Duarte said they wanted to make it like a racing glove, like McQueen, and it really does. It has these nice textured dots, which allow for good grip, and it just feels really good in the hand. So let's turn it on. The nice Google display. As you can see, it is not AMOLED. It looks a little worse in this camera for some reason, but they're not deep blacks, so you can tell between the edges. It's a little better in person, but still, it's not super impressive. Let's see if we can move this camera a little bit. Okay, so I'm going to zoom in just a tiny bit. That's good. Okay, so we have the welcome screen, my favorite screen, where you're now going to try your new device. So let's focus in and let's play. Okay, so let's select a Wi-Fi, Rosenfield, whatever. Perfect. Hope you guys can read this. I can. Google account. Yes. Actually, let's just skip the Google account for now. No. Not now. Next. This belongs to... Next. Don't care. Don't care. Set of complete. So that's new Jellybean Android. I like it a lot. Super pretty. And it's nice. So it needs authentication to actually show any stuff. But as you can see, the home screen that they have pre-installed is very much so based off of the Play Store. They want you to purchase things, which is totally fine by me. So whatever, you can remove these widgets if you want, which I definitely will. And they want you to buy stuff because they're making this device at a loss. But whatever. So you can see right here, there is no landscape on the home screen on this Nexus 7, which is a bummer, but they're trying to push the portrait form factor. You can also see that there's not a usual tablet interface, rather it looks like the Galaxy Nexus or any phone ICS or Jellybean build on the bottom, with these navigation buttons on the bottom rather than on the bottom right corner, etc. Yeah, so that's Jellybean. I can show you around a little bit. You have, right now in the Nexus 7, you have this kind of cool drag down that takes up only halfway. It's sort of like the iPad. I think it's okay. The one odd thing is if you're in a landscape app, let's say we're in music, I go landscape. Now that's weird. That's no landscape either. Let's go to the Play Store landscape. Well, I can't. Let's try Chrome landscape. Let's not skip all this for now. Landscape. Oh, landscape is turned off. There we go. Okay. So you can see if you drag down, it drags to the left. Really weird. So I'm dragging down right here, it goes to the left. I don't like that. So I can show you a few other things. You have expandable notifications. So down here you can actually expand things. You have a new thing up here. It's a little differently designed. It's not hollow anymore. Hollow designed. It's more Jellybean. Odd design. Chrome is now the default browser, which is really nice. You have Currents is defaulted. The Play Store has some enhancements. Everything is faster with Project Butter, where they're going to increase the speed of everything, so I love that. And there are just some nice little additions. Now, I will be creating a full review of the Jellybean pretty soon from my Galaxy Nexus and this device. But overall, you can see the hardware, it's thin, it's light, it's fast, it's small, and it's running a pure version of Android, which means it'll get updates all the time, whenever necessary. And pretty much just a great little device. I would give it a 5 out of 5 or a 10 out of 10. It can do what an iPad can do for way less money. And it can even do more. Like, I'm using this more than my Transformer Prime, which was $4.99, and using it more than my iPad, which was $5.99. So go out and buy this device. I see no reason not to. If you don't own a tablet already, or if you own an iPad, like first gen, you want to get a new one, get this. It is a brilliantly great device. Good multitasking, runs Android, great processor, great video gaming, good battery. I got it last at least 7 hours on my last device. It does a lot. The one gripe that I have is the music. It has a relatively bad engine, so it doesn't sound great if you're an audiophile. If you're normal, great, it sounds fine. But to me, I can tell the difference between this and my Galaxy S3 or something else. It has full GPS, there's no 3G. Another gripe is that you really don't have a lot of memory. 8 gigs is fine, you can put a bunch of movies on there, but you only have like 6 usable, and I just wish I could put on a 32 gigabyte micro SD, and you also now cannot connect an external hard drive into it, which I used to do by using an adapter. That is now disabled with Jellybean. So you gotta live with 8 gigs, or live with having a computer nearby to add things when you would like. It is a really great device, so get it now. Let me know in the comments what you think about it, how you think it compares to the iPad, and I will definitely reply, or I'll comment on your guys' thoughts. So subscribe to Teens Tech Reviews. Visit teenstech.com for the latest news and reviews in the tech world. Thank you.